What's going on YouTube, Fesify Media? It looks like Skrapz is appearing in court today in relation to the Craig Small case, the USG member affiliated to K-Co. It said in court 13 at 9:45 AM, a plea and trial preparation in the case of the UK grime artist, Grime. Skrapz, 32, his real name is Christopher, has been charged with perverting the course of justice and possession of ammunition. 10 rounds of 9mm bullets, and the charges relate to the murder of Craig Small, 32. He was shot dead as he walked into a chicken shop in northwest London. He was better known as Smalls, a rapper affiliated to Stonebridge Usual Suspects gang. And now the family of Craig Small are actually taking action against the police because the CCTV footage of the actual shooting and him falling to the floor was leaked everywhere and posted, and the police officers that leaked it are having action taken against them. It said Small, 32, was shot outside the shop in Wembley, London on 5th of July 2019. He later died in hospital. The moment was caught on CCTV of a nearby fast food outlet. Days later, his family discovered that the video was circulating around social media the moment he was killed. Campbell said that the police initially claimed that the shot may have leaked the CCTV footage, but it later emerged that an officer had allegedly filmed the CCTV evidence in the police station on a mobile phone. Laughter could be heard in the background of the recording, so a young man just lost his life brutally, and you got police in the background laughing, which is sickening. The video was shared and uploaded to social media sites. The graphic footage shows Smalls being shot in the head and then again once he had fallen to the ground. A police constable has been arrested on suspicion of misconduct in a public office on the 16th of July 2019, and a sergeant from the same unit was interviewed under criminal caution. Both have been placed on restricted duties and have been served notices informing them they are under investigation for gross misconduct. Campbell said watching the moment her son was murdered has given her nightmares and sleepless nights. "I'm an emotional wreck," she said. It's also had a devastating impact on her family, including Small's 3 young children. One of his sons, 7 years old at the time, unwittingly stumbled across the video, typing her late father's name on YouTube. While Campbell has been satisfied with the way the police have conducted the investigation into her son's killing, she views the alleged filming and sharing of the video as a malicious act. "It wasn't calling for any witnesses," she said. She said it was also unfair. "My son mattered. It shouldn't have been like this." Campbell said she arrived at the scene shortly after Small was shot, but was prevented from seeing him before he died. Although her son was a victim of a crime, she feels the family were treated with suspicion and disrespect, threatening her with arrest at a hospital if she did not quiet down. She said she saw police officers going into the room where Small was being treated and emerging laughing. "I'm a calm person. I just want to know, is he alive or is my son dead? Because the way the police officer was talking, it was like it was a joke," she said. She also said she believes that if it had been a white mother that day, a police officer would have took me in by hand. They would have carried me into the hospital. I wouldn't have to go through what I went through. I was in nobody. The Metropolitan Police had said they had not received a complaint in relation to the police's response to the Smalls murder or events immediately thereafter, but have written to the family inviting them to add into the investigation. The family solicitor said that the release of the footage piled additional heartache onto the Smalls family when they were looking to the police for support. "There appears to have been a clear and extremely disturbing abuse of police powers at a time when my client and her family were mourning the tragic death of her son," he said. "We now look forward to those who are responsible being held fully accountable." The paper said Smalls was a music producer and rapper, also known as Smalls. Campbell described her son as homely and humble, someone who didn't take the mick out of his aunties and whose presence would light up a room. Smalls' family been waiting for the outcome of an investigation into the officer's conduct since July 2019. It was originally referred IOPC, which was then referred to the Met's DPS. 7 other officers have been interviewed and served with notices informing them that they are under investigation for misconduct and gross misconduct. I want to finish off this video by saying a huge rest in peace to Smalls. We don't know the outcome of the Skrapz situation either. We'll see or update you guys. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Peace out.